What's up, guys? So I will be stealing Turner's persona, and since he's behind the camera, what's up, guys? So today, since Turner will be behind the camera, I will be Turner, since there's already like 3 going around on social media.
Before this Canada vlog, I am actually about to propose. I definitely would say it is an understatement that I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty nervous, but yeah, I just figured before my Canada vlog, I'll put this in. So I'm actually about to take the drive from Massachusetts to Vermont, propose to her in front of her entire family, and then I will see you guys on the way to Canada. Wish me luck. Talk to you soon.
She said yes, if you guys couldn't tell.
Guys, I'm engaged.
Let's see it. How do you feel about this engagement?
I'm super excited. I love Megan. I love them together. They're perfect for each other.
Team Megan Belmonte?
Maddie, buddy, you did so good.
Mega bussin'.
Congratulations. Love you.
That proposal was mega bussin'.
Oh.
Get it. Yes, so I think it goes without saying she said yes, guys. I updated the vlog right beforehand in my car, trying to be as quiet as possible. And then here we are, an engaged couple.
Alright, and just like that, Megan said yes. So now that I'm engaged, I hope you enjoyed that quick segment, and now all that's left to do is go to Canada. And I will see you guys there.
But you know that you got me sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you do it.
Alright, so we are in Canada, Calgary, and I'm with Joseph and Taylor.
What's up, guys? So I will be stealing Turner's persona, and since he's behind the camera, what's up, guys? We will be getting some crazy footage. Check out the Rug Shack in Bridgewater, Massachusetts.
Yeah,
shout out to Megan Belmonte.
I love ya.
What I was actually saying was we are now going to get snacks in Canada. We landed, made it through the airport.
I saw a type of bird for the first time in my entire life, so it's going good. I can see my breath. I'm from Florida.
Nearest CVS is 7.5 hours away.
You guys don't have CVS in Calgary?
No, they got Circle K.
And she is bussin'.
We're in it for the hotel room.
But you know that you got me sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still.
Alright, so what's going on? Good morning, Canada. It is currently about 7 in the morning. Now, Taylor, Joseph, and I, all the late night crew from Big Brother 24, was actually just flown out to do a circuit of club promotions in Canada. Like, to think all 3 of us were flown across North America just to go and hang out in a couple of clubs and paid to do so, absolutely insane. And you already know what I'm about to say. It is super mega bussin'. And it was an absolute blizzard this morning, which I have not seen all year, so that's incredible.
Dude, not the snowy tree. Dude, you guys get a lot of this back home? Yeah, snowy trees.
It's crazy. How do you guys live with this? Fuck this.
And so honestly, I have literally no idea what this vlog is gonna be. All I know is I think I'm gonna do a sit down with Taylor and Joseph later today in their hotel room. So I hope you guys enjoy my first ever vlog with the late night crew in Edmonton, Canada. And yeah, let's just get into literally whatever this becomes.
Oh my God, look at this. This is so real.
Dude, I'm knocking on your door.
No, you're not, dude. We're 1028.
Oh, I'm at 1023. This one, alright, what was that? what place did you want me to come in?
Dude, I wanted you to get third. I'm sorry.
Explain yourself.
You walked out, I was like, fuck yeah.
What is it?
Yes.
Oh my God,
yes.
no.
Like rocking back
I'm
and
sorry.
forth.
Alright, so here we are.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My feet.
Oh my God.
Alright. Hey, yo. You would think that's me.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm gonna take mine off.
And I just put my sneakers off.
Here we are.
Why did you
Our
guys
feet
double it
smelling
up?
and everything.
I can't be the only one with smelling feet.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
All right, so here we are. We're in Calgary, right? Yeah, we're in Calgary, Canada. And all right, we're with the late night crew. We got Taylor, winner of BB24. We got Joseph.
Oh, no. And America's favorite player, bitch.
And America's favorite player. And Miss Congeniality.
That's
My
right.
God.
Joseph, third and juror.
Oh. And I guess that's what
Third place.
Let's go.
Who would you have been loyal to if Direfest went normal, right?
Right. So if inside at Big Rochella we got out Jasmine as we did, they got out Alyssa as they should have.
And now we're just left over.
And now it's
Are you
us seven?
loyal to the pound?
So that would depend on who Taylor's working with. Like if Taylor's in a final 3 with Michael, Brittany, and I can tell like those are her priority, then obviously like at that point. But if Taylor and me lock in,
I don't think I would lock in to a final 2 with you. Like I would have made that final 5 with you, Brittany, Michael, Monty, me. And then my priorities in getting out.
It's like, all right, let's open up this final 5. Where am I? Like, I know I'm tight with Kyle, but why? Just because I'm tight with Kyle, I can't be in
my
this?
HOH week, I was trying to do what was good for the leftovers. Apparently, I'm just shooting myself in the foot the whole time and pissing people off. To my knowledge, majority of the leftovers were gung-ho, like, get Alyssa out this week. And you and Kyle seemed so clearly locked in, like, this is fucked up.
Which is crazy because Brittany and Michael were the ones getting me to say that. I think so. Then I would be looped in with Kyle, which is kind of fire as far as gameplay goes.
It was good.
But like to me, they're like, oh my god, we need to keep Alyssa in.
One of the interviews where they're like, who would you have been loyal to if all 7 make to the end? I said, the pound based on trustworthiness or like honesty. And that's because the more I worked with Taylor, the more, no offense, Turner and Kyle, I thought she was more trustworthy than those 2. So I was like, oh, okay, well
clearly Kyle's the least trustworthy person I've ever met.
My point, yeah. So my point exactly. So obviously, and to me personally, even though the pound started, I looked at the leftovers as like that was the 7. Like that was for me. So there was no real like, oh, okay, I'm gonna stick to these 4 no matter what. My head, which is the same way I played the game, out of those 7, the closest people to me is who I'm gonna want to take to the end. And with week by week, it was you and Monty. And in that scenario, Taylor is in a final 3 with Michael and Brittany. So Taylor's not really prioritizing or willing to work with me either. So this is a whole different arena.
But the context of you being evicted from the house, and Julie Chen sits down and says, who would you remain loyal to?
No, this was an exit interview.
Whatever she asked.
She said, who in the house right now are you rooting for?
Right, and you said you're rooting for Monty.
And I said Monty because she asked me who left as well. And I say Monty because, as I just said, my final 3 is Taylor, Monty. And you know this in the yard. Literally, I think Monty's in more danger. On my walk out 5 minutes ago, Kyle stands up and says, let's go to war, which is a play on me and Monty. So I think they're coming after Monty. And right now, in my final 3, out of the people I want to make it towards the end, his game is the highest at risk. So who, of course, am I rooting for in that moment where I think they have the biggest target on their back is Monty. No, they just say like.
Would you say loyal to
in the final 7? Like, would I stay loyal? And I was like, yeah, no. There is a reality where like if you choose not to work with me, you prioritize Brittany.
The way the game was just played.
No, yeah.
Like that's why they're asking you the question in that
Well,
context.
no, to me that's a hypothetical because I'm sitting here in an exit interview. So in order for me to make it to the final 7, this is a completely different game. Am I still getting close with Taylor? Is Taylor considering working with me?
Were we not close enough before you went out the door?
Yeah, no, we were, but you were in a final 3 with Michael and Brittany.
Yeah,
Are you going to take me into consideration?
I have a question to start it off. So I was actually meaning to say this because I literally don't even know the answer. But we got asked a bunch on Twitter when I just asked for questions why we never decided to make a
Why did we never make a
I don't know.
That didn't even enter my mind.
It really
for some
didn't.
reason.
Yeah. Because honestly,
because we were digging around.
It was just the 3 of us, me, Monty, and Turner, the night before finale. And I said, Turner, why did we never get close? Like, I spent the most time with you in this house.
He doesn't get close with anyone. I thought he was my boy.
He was close
Listen,
with
dude, I don't know what I was doing, honestly.
So I was like, why did we never get closer? And he goes, yeah, you're like my older sister. You're just there. You're just older and you're just there. And I was like, oh, okay.
That is a good question. I don't know why us 3 never locked in.
Well, here's what it felt like for me. I felt like we had the leftovers. Y'all had the pound, but we had the leftovers, and that was the game.
You had salad dressing.
Salad dressing?
What?
Oh, no. We don't
Ugly
speak that name.
salad. That was her, Michael, and Brittany.
No,
was
it was not
salad
the name
dressing
of
or
it.
ugly
No, it
salad or
wasn't.
something.
No, it was the smelly salad.
Oh, the smelly salad.
Well, wait, there was another question. Why did we never make our alliance? For me, it felt like we had the leftovers, and then the three of us would like clock out for the day and not really talk game. Like we just dicked around.
That is true.
That is
So
a
never
fact.
felt like
I don't
an
think we
alliance.
ever really talked game that much.
No,
we
we
didn't
didn't.
even throughout the entire
No.
season never really talked
No.
that much
No.
game. I never really went past pound talk with you. We never talked like one-on-one stuff. So it just seemed like a friend group rather
It really
than
was.
It was really a friend
just a
group.
friend group.
Yeah, and that was the perfect way to put it. We were clocked out. Like the second, like we were out of business hours, big brother. Like the second it like got late and we were chilling by the bathroom or something, we were just dicking around and laughing.
Okay, I'm gonna address this for the first time, and this is what I get the most shit for postseason, and I think you just partially addressed it when I said that you were like my older sister who's just there. Alright? So I get a lot of shit for one time saying like I don't know what to talk about when it's just me and you because we have such different interests. So I was like, alright, we have a Janet Jackson fan and a Lil Pump fan. What the hell are we going to talk about right now? And so I said this to Monty, and I didn't use the best word choice, but I get shit about that every day.
What did you say?
I just said sometimes I feel uncomfortable because I don't know what to say. And then you also say I don't like conflict. I just don't even like the fact of not knowing what to say in a room.
Whenever we were
I get
alone,
that way a lot.
we would sit there and be like,
yes, exactly. And so I told Monty this the last week. I just said, sometimes I feel uncomfortable when it's just us because I don't know. And
we
'cause I don't know what to
literally
say.
sit there and we twiddle our thumbs.
And so that's the only time thing I get
When
shit
us
for.
three are together, I do not like this.
Perfect
is like the
chemistry.
hilarious.
Yes, it is perfect.
And then
I
it's
think
just
it's
the two of
actually
us.
better now. I think in the house it was a lot different.
Probably because we never talked game.
Yes, and so I would not want to be saying the wrong thing or this, and the Lil Pump Janet Jackson thing is just a joke. So obviously it's totally different, but like. No, I definitely get shit for saying I feel uncomfortable around Taylor. All I meant was that sometimes it's awkward.
The air is awkward.
Yes, that's all I meant. So I just felt like addressing that for the first time.
That's fine. I don't care.
I didn't think you would.
No.
That's
I
literally the only
didn't
thing
know
I
it
get
was
shit
taken
for.
in that context to the interwebs. So y'all need to lay off on Turner because that's my boy.
Okay, question. So if the smelly salad, so if let's say me and you, I never got evicted. So let's say I never got evicted and me and you lock into a final two.
You and me.
You and I, yes.
Okay.
And we lock into a final two. Would you have taken me to the end or would you have booted me for Brittany?
No, I would have taken Brittany over you.
Oh my god, what? Ow! Ow, what? I would have, oh my god!
Okay, sorry Turner, but you and Kyle just were so obviously locked in by the end of my HOH.
Yeah.
Like, you guys coming in, we were like, all right, we just gotta boot Alyssa, boot Terrence, and who was left? That was it. Boot Terrence, and we're done. Then we're locked in, final 7. We said Kyle, then Turner, and then final 5.
I feel like even I would have taken Brittany. Brittany's an option. You just take her because she's getting clapped in the end. And even I would have taken like Alyssa.
Brittany had a really strategic mind in the game. She had a really good read on the game.
And at the end, she was doing actually.
She was doing really well in the game, but even then, I felt like my social connections would have had a stronger jury. And I don't know. I think I could have beaten Brittany better than I could have beaten you.
And again, her social game, if we stayed in that trajectory that we were going, I would have been like, I'm taking her.
You would have locked
because I'm not gonna make her mad.
And so I hope people know when I voted you out of Dire Fest, I obviously had to.
No,
if I didn't do that, I was not in third place.
I
would have been
from
next
a
out.
game standpoint.
Second.
After party, like from risking me going back in,
they
like,
did what needed to be
they
done.
knew damn well
They did what
if
needed to
I
be
went
done.
back in there, like they were fucked.
His final 3 would have been me, Monty, him.
Yes.
And my final 3 would have been me, him, Brittany.
Based on everybody's end game plans, there was
It
a
was
1 in
very
a million
slim.
chance of me actually getting to the end.
Yeah.
Never mind winning. Just the fact that I made it to the final 3 is a miracle. All right, so Joseph, Grandpa, sit
down,
in
Grandpa.
a rocking chair.
Sit in a rocking
Would you
chair.
have taken Taylor to the end?
Yes, if Taylor and I locked in a final 2 and the route and the way our relationship was progressing, I would have definitely taken her to the end. And not even because I thought I could beat her. It's just like we're getting so close. It's like, if I don't win, then you win. But Taylor now, let's ask her. if we locked in a final 2, would you have taken me?
No, you know I would have taken you. Right?
In jury, the 2 people I'm constantly rooting for, or
Me and Monty.
Yeah, it's literally you and Monty.
You tell me you weren't rooting for me, bro?
Absolutely fucking not. I would actually laugh when you would fuck up. When you or Kyle would screw up, I would laugh and like be like, yes. My final 3 best case scenario is me, Taylor, Monty, and out of that final 3, if me and you locked in a final 2, I would have honored it.
Yeah, I would have taken Brittany all the way to the end.
So I would have gotten screwed.
Which is why those last few days of Brittany being in the house are so heartbreaking for me, but hilarious. I haven't seen the episodes, mind you, but it's just so crazy to see that Brittany really thought that I was not in her corner, because like I was ride or die. It's me and Brittany.
No, because I was pretty sure if me and you locked in, we would both honor it. So I would have, even though she wouldn't have. I'm almost sure I definitely would have, because I start to see that you and Kyle are clearly locked in and start to act shady on her HOH. Yeah. Everything starts to hit the fan, and the only people on the same page. We just kept saying,
like, you 2 are very clearly pro Alyssa stay. Yeah, and then there was the one time you were like, I'm just saying, if someone decided to take a trip from me, fuck them.
Yeah.
But
well, that's just me being honest.
Yeah, like, I know. When you started talking.
I like your impersonation of me. Well, I'm just saying.
That's exactly what you did. So then at that point, and also I'm getting, and you know, guys, one thing obviously from my game was like, I wanted to work with people I can trust and that I'm very close with. That's why I don't like, the one thing I start to like take serious and stuff is, you know, the leftovers. Me and you are getting so close, and we like, when we were locked in on game, we were just like, we were 2 minds. Yeah, literally to the point where, like, for example, like the wall, your HOH, like I'm like willing to be pawned for Taylor. Like I'm like on the wall when she was like, I need this win. I was like, oh, all right. Like I'm full. I'm letting you stir you're driving the boat.
So when Monty brought you, did you think there was a chance you were not going to win? Like, what did you think the odds were of you winning this game?
I didn't know where Indy would vote. I didn't know where, I had a feeling I knew, but I didn't know where Terrence and Kyle would vote. And I didn't know if Michael would vote in my favor or not. So I was like, I have to give a speech that shows that this game is not just wins. Thought I had a shot of winning against him, but...
Well, yeah, fucking me out of all people. That's why.
Thanks, Turner.
Yeah, no, I got you, bro. I'm happy to give you my vote.
Yeah, no, wins are amazing and everything, but you know, out of all people, I respect the social game because I didn't even win one thing. So like that was my big thing, was like, you know, the social aspect of the game, because like obviously someone who didn't win one, like I'm not going to be giving a lot of my points to that.
All right, I got some speed questions.
We got speed questions, a la Turner.
Now, Joseph, I know speed and answering questions.
Oh God, he's
not your strong suit, but you got this. What is the pettiest argument that happened in jury we didn't see?
Ooh, pettiest argument in jury? Food again. Food again. The food. The fucking food budget. I'll tell you guys that, because we had a very limited food budget and it caused a lot of complications because we had like a $500 pool that like every juror had to share, and you guys know damn well yours truly was like fucking that budget up. So that led, led to a lot of like, who ate this or who ordered this? And we beefed a lot over, okay guys, question. So like, can you put a +4 on another +4?
Speed round. We said speed round.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay, next question. Next question.
All right, so, okay, well, I don't know how to ask this exactly, but who would y'all never speak to again from the cast? And we can't say the one that's obvious.
There are people who I will never speak to again, even with their apologies. And there is someone who has actually sent a very nice text apology, but I just don't have the space to grapple with it and extend forgiveness. So I'm probably never going to speak to that man again.
Okay, other than people in this room, if you could only speak to one person, who would it be?
Megan Momonty.
It's between Michael and Brittany.
Oh, that's so hard. Probably, I would say mine, I can only talk to maybe Indy.
This is a weird one. Maybe, if other than this room, maybe like... I mean, probably Pooch, actually. I would pick Pooch for sure.
The heat for you in jury.
So much.
What our problem for you in jury was like 2 things. Like one was just owning your shit. Everyone kind of felt like every time a move was done by
you could have had ownership.
There was no real ownership by you. It was the Turner like, that works with me, and like someone else like, dude, like for example, like your first HOH like was a lot, like when I see back
say it
her speech like with Amira, like all that is like,
you didn't really tell me much to do about that. I always see that's your speech, but you didn't tell me much to do about that speech.
No, when we were talking, remembering you're like, dude, I don't know what to say, blah blah, and I'm like, dude, I literally saw the video.
I remember you go,
How you feel?
right, so right now we are in the green room right before going on to the stage at Midway in Edmonton. So what are you guys feeling? Also, we are with Betty from BB Canada. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, guys? We are so excited. I cannot wait to get out there. I
cannot wake up,
yeah, because I'm fucking faded. I cannot wait to get out there. I can feel the floor rumbling because we're waiting like in this green room, and the music's crazy.
So let's do the fucking damn
thing. Yo, Taylor, are you excited in there?
I'm so excited.
So I'll probably re-update I'll probably re-update this when we are on stage, and we walk out to Way Too Sexy by Drake.